We're at the Elk Lodge 26, just west of 99th and Holmes. Here are some of the awards.
Go.
Be sure to check out Will's Wheels, who did an individual video of every single car. The music was provided by Damaged Goods, Brett Reese and Devin Dudley. All of the music here was from their performance at the show.
There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. There is moonlight and moss in the tree, down the southern bridges roll. I get the same old thing, always a hug, you know, kissy inside. I got a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love on no shelf. She said, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Oh, baby, 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 why you won't treat me this way? You know I'm still your lover boy. I still feel the same way. That's when she told me a story about 3 milk and a cow, and said no huggy, no kissy until I got a wedding vow. My honey, my baby, don't put my love on no shelf. She said don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. is shining. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, about my little lover boy. Well, love my baby, heart and soul. Love like ours won't ever grow old. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, about my little lover boy. Get around now.
This is Serg Shipman, and he owns the car that we are showing on the screen right now. Where did you get the car?
I got it out of Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania, almost to the New York border. It's a friend of a friend started the build on the car, and I reached out to him. My plan was to build a car just like it, so I reached out to him as he was building it for information on the frame and suspension and things like that. 6 months later, one thing led to the other. He decided to sell it, and I bought it from him mostly complete, and I brought it back here to Kansas City and finished it up and did a few of my own touches to it.
And how long ago was that?
Almost 5 years ago. Yeah, it was close to 5 years this season.
What caused you to want to get a car like this in the first place?
You know, I've always loved 32 Fords, roadsters. I've always wanted a, kind of a motorcycle guy too, so I've always wanted kind of the motorcycle feel of driving in the open, feeling that kind of thermal climb on cool days, driving into the valleys. So I've always wanted that in a car, to where, enjoy it with my wife in the passenger seat and go cruise around. So I've always wanted a roadster. 32 Fords have been my thing. This is actually a 31, but it's got 32 grill and still the same style car. But I've had fast cars, drag cars. I've had a 70 Camaro for many years, and that was fun, and just decided to sell that car and really finish my dream and get a Model A Roadster car.
Tell me a little bit about the engine and drivetrain, transmission, and things of that sort.
It's a fairly unique to what a lot of these cars have, but it's a 1957 vintage DeSoto Hemi, so very similar to the Chrysler Hemis of that era in the late 50s. But it's a 341 cubic inch DeSoto Hemi. It's got a little bit modified 10-to-1 compression, ISKI cam, to some of the old 60s specs ISKI cam,
just wanted to let you know, if you would, if you
it's
don't
got
have your trunk or your hood
6
open,
Stromberg
please
carburetors
open
on it,
I'm told
and
by the judges, because
so the top end of the engine is a little unique. It's got 6 Stromberg 94 carburetors, but I've customized underneath the carburetors. It's got late model fuel injection with a Holley computer underneath the carburetor, somewhat hidden just enough that the average person might not see it, but it's there if you look hard enough.
That is a cool upgrade.
Yeah.
How about the transmission?
Turbo 350, B&M, modified, slightly modified, nothing too, definitely a cruiser, very, very drivable on the highway, can go 70 miles per hour down the road.
Rear axle?
It's a 9-inch Ford with 355 gears, so still very drivable, and just a good fun cruiser. So it's not much Ford left on, even though it's a 31 Ford Model A, not many Ford parts left.
Cool. I love the fuel injection under the carburetor. That blew me away. I just wasn't expecting that one. Thank you.
It's a very, very, thank you.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Absolutely, thank you.
don't worry if you have junk in your trunk, show the world. That's right, baby.
Okay, he's going to start it up for us. The gauges are the computer system that is running the fuel injection under the 6 Stromberg carburetor. I want to congratulate Serg on his class award for the car you just saw.